We got Montana De La Rosa back here on the program. She's going to be taking on Nadia Kassem at UFC 234 on February 9th. Montana, how are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. It's good to talk to you again. I know we were just joking off air. It's been a very long time since you and I last chatted, but that's, of course, the last time you fought, which was back in July. I was at that one. Great win over Rachel Ostovich. Why do you think it took this long to get a fight? Because you had a pretty good win back in July.
Yeah, I have no idea. I was pushing for a fight ever since the fight was over. I mean, I didn't have any injuries or anything, and I don't know why it's taken so long for them to get me back in. It took me 6 months from the last one to Rachel, and then now it's like 8 months till my third fight. So hopefully it's quicker next time.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. And I know you've been busy, though, in the meantime. I know you've been doing a lot of cross-training. I saw you did some work with Andrea Lee and Amanda Cooper. Where have you cross-trained over this last period? Where were some of the gyms you got to check out?
Yeah, just basically up there in Michigan with Amanda Cooper and Andrea and a few other girls up there. And then kind of just staying around at my gym. Not too much, not too many places.
What was the connection there with Amanda or Andrea? How did you link up with them?
I've trained with both of them before, and then Amanda was wanting help for her last opponent because she was like a long, kind of lengthy fighter, kind of like me. So she wanted me for a body for a few weeks over there. It was really good training, so I always love training out there with Amanda.
And of course, you're taking on Nadia Kassem, like I mentioned. You're kind of going into her backyard. She's from Australia. How do you feel like you match up against her?
I feel like I match up great everywhere. Yeah, I think it's going to be a really good, interesting fight.
And do you think it plays into your favor that, I know you fought at both strawweight and flyweight, but you fought, lately more at flyweight. She's moving up a weight class. Do you feel like that's going to help just because you've been more familiar with the weight class?
Yeah, I definitely think it's going to help. I think she's going to feel a lot smaller than some of the girls I've been fighting here lately. So I think I'll have the strength advantage.
And if I'm not mistaken, is this your first overseas fight?
Yes, my first overseas fight. I've never been out of the country really.
Oh,
Besides,
really? Okay.
yeah. So I'm pretty excited about that.
That's cool. When have you figured out all your travel yet? Like, when are you going to arrive down there?
Yeah, I arrive. Well, I leave Texas February 1st, but I guess I don't arrive there till February 3rd because it's like a 17-hour difference, and then it's like a 20-hour flight. So it's gonna be like a long, long time.
Yeah, you got to keep yourself occupied. Like I know sometimes the corner situation could be a little difficult. I think the UFC only gives you, I think, one cornerman. How does that work for this fight?
They give me 3 for this one.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, maybe it's just Brazil then. I know some of the cards are like, yeah, we're only going to give you one cornerman. If you want more, you got to pay. So at least that's good. Who is going to be making the trip with you? Mark, I imagine, your husband, and is your daughter going to be coming, or is she staying back in Texas?
No, Zaylen's not coming. She has school, but my husband, and then Douglas Frey, and then Albert Hughes from Genesis Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, that's good. They're making the trip. Training camp, back home, just usual training partners doing anything differently for this camp?
No, it's going really good. I've been using Mark a lot for this camp, just sparring and drilling and all that. He's been helping me a lot, and then just some of the guys at the gym. Lately, some of the girls have been kind of injured, so I've just been sparring a lot with the guys.
And I guess no cross training at a Factory X because I know Mark has gone up there a little bit. But have you just primarily been staying at home?
Yeah, not for this one. No, not.
Yeah, it's cutting it close, I guess, too, right? Because this fight's less than a month away. The cut, I imagine, is going well because, like I said, you used to fight at strawweight, so I'm sure going to 125 is not that bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Do you have to cut much weight at all getting to 25, or is it decent? How is it?
About 15 pounds.
Okay. All right. Well, that's not too bad. And any thoughts of going back down to strawweight? That's something I asked you, but I know, like, obviously you're winning now, so I guess if it ain't broken, don't fix it, right? That is it.
Yeah, I think it's going pretty good at flyweight. I don't know if I want to do 115.
Right. Do you think you could make it, though, or do you think at this point you're just like, my body's getting used to 125?
I think I could make it. It would just be really tough.
Right. Yeah. No, that's crazy. Can you believe that? It's kind of interesting you say that because one of your past opponents, Mackenzie Dern, she's missed weight a lot, but she's still making 115. Do you think that's the right weight class for her, having, as someone who fought her?
No, I don't. She should definitely go to 125. I mean, she's missed it so many times. I think it's just like messed up for her to keep fighting these smaller girls when she's so much bigger.
Yeah. No, did you feel like when you fought her, because did she miss weight for your fight? I feel like she did she?
Yeah, she missed weight by like 6 pounds for my fight.
Wow. And then when she fought Amanda, who you helped train, she missed weight by a bunch as well, which is it's weird. Usually, like in most cases, if a fighter misses by that much, the UFC like forces them up. But I don't know why she's still getting chances.
Yeah, I don't know why the UFC hasn't, like, I feel like they have a double standard with a lot of people. It's kind of messed up.
I agree. Let's get back to your fight, though. February 9th, how do you see this playing out? Submissions have seemed to have been your thing the last couple of fights. Are we going to see another one on February 9th?
Maybe, I kind of want to keep it on the feet, so we'll see how it goes. Just whatever it gives me, I guess.
You've been racking up the wins lately. This is a big one here because you're going into enemy territory, fighting a, sort of a home country fighter. Where do you feel like a win here would put you in the division? Because it's really wide open right now at flyweight.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they would give me a top 10 person pretty soon. Yeah, so I can climb up the ranks and just keep fighting and not just kind of be put on the back burner and just like forgot about for a while.
Yeah, and kind of on that note, it seems like a lot of fighters kind of have to, talk a little bit of trash to maybe get some fight bookings soon. Is that something you feel like you might have to do, or are you just going to let your fighting do the talking?
Yeah, I'm so terrible at talking trash.
Is that something you and Mark have talked about though? Just because like I said, it really doesn't make a lot of sense. Like you had a good win, and now like the opponent you beat, Rachel Ostovich, she's fighting this weekend, and you're fighting after her. It seems a little bit bizarre.
Yeah, it's kind of frustrating, and she's getting such like a big fight. I wish I could have that fight.
With Paige, yeah, no, that's true. That's fair enough. What's downtime looking like for you right now? I know you're probably getting in a little bit of Netflix or anything like that. Anything keeping you occupied outside the cage right now?
Yeah, basically just my daughter and training and teaching and all that. Haven't really had much downtime. Oh, well, we just got our kitchen redone, so we've been painting cabinets like
Right.
24.
I remember because last time we talked to you, I think you had just bought the house, or you were like you might have like recently got it when we did our interview last time. So that's going well, being a homeowner.
Yeah, it's going awesome. Lots of little stuff all the time to do though.
So you're probably watching some of those home renovation shows to get some tips or whatever, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm the same way. I just bought a house like back in September, and now it's like I'm trying to like pretend to be handy, but I'm still
Yeah.
still have some work to do on that part. February 9th is very close to Valentine's Day. Are you and Mark going to celebrate this year? Are you guys staying any longer in Australia, or are you heading right back to the States?
Well, my daughter's birthday is February 8th, and then my birthday is on Valentine's Day. So
Oh,
we're gonna
okay.
try and get back as soon as possible to celebrate our birthdays and stuff.
Have you have anything planned, or are you just going to do it at the last minute?
It's probably just last minute.
Okay, well, that's good. Well, again, happy to see you get a fight, Montana. We're looking forward to it. It's coming up here February 9th. It is UFC 234. If you have any like sponsors or social media you want to plug, by all means, the floor is yours.
Yeah, my sponsors are Victory Beef LLC, Dallas Meal Prep, Hustle Aesthetics, Smart Stop, Versa Climber, and KO Reps. And you can follow me on Montana Del Rosa.